ஏய் விட்டு பட்டண்டி விட்டு பட்டண்டி விட்டு பட்டண்டி. ஓகே ஜாக்கி கேம்டா. ஜாக்கி ஹலோ 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 ஹலோ. எப்படா shit போன மேட்ச் லாஸ்ட் மிஸ். ஏய் ஹரிஷ் வாட்டர் ஹரிஷ். இன்னொருத்தையும் 1.5 நாள் ஆகும். நிமிஷம் இரண்டாவது பாயிண்ட் மைனஸ். டாங் டாங். Eighteen 51. சாரம் மாத்திக்கலாம்.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Santos have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible. than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking.
There's the shot! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Bellingham. Oh, what has happened here? Gets his head on it! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Aguero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in, and this is Luis Suarez. Here it's Luis Suarez! He's delivered all right! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lahm, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi, he has a look up. Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez! A finish right from the top draw, and they're threatening to fly away here. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Luis Suarez.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a fine interception. Lovely ball and a real chance now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stam calmly anticipates. Rodri. And it's Messi. Messi, the magician in chief, his feet twinkling. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Santos are looking to go forward now. That's a sharp pass. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot!
Aguero really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Pass somewhat off target. Stam. Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Stam. And it's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. The second half is up and running. Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. Lahm. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's straight offside. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Suarez has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Luis Suarez on 2 now and looking for 3. That has been cut short. And it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caught offside that time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Pelé. Pelé gets flagged offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe goes for goal! Now who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. Stam spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's got away.
Yes.
Oh, shooting chance!
That's it.
And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
James Rodriguez, and it's Lampard. Neymar, can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered with swing.
Never.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Ching. I think.
And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello everybody.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
I will destroy you. How can I reach top 100? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Ding. Ding. Hey, Patting, வா. புத்தா இங்க வாடா புத்தா. வாடா புத்தா. Zoros. எல்லாம் ஜோரோன்னு சொல்லிடுங்க.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, Ed Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics. It's gone backwards.
He had nobody else to help out there.
He won't be happy with that one. It's Iniesta! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he nearly went all the way.
Iniesta can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Rodri. And it's Luis Suarez. Still goalless at the moment. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank.
they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And it's been hooked away. Stam is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Threads one in. Shot a goal! And he can thump it away. Lahm. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
That is a brilliant interception. Messi gets over and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bebeto. Goes down, but nothing given. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Good job.
And it's Iniesta. Timber charging forward, the ball at his feet. Iniesta, a player who needs no introduction. Edmilson. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Munich clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Robertson. Robertson in acres of space out wide. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Look at the space here. Duke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Bebeto. Tries one from range. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Bebeto. Number 20. Shevchenko.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
In towards the back stick. Desailly is there, and he can get that clear. And he's in on goal.
Substitutions taking place.
They're back on the ball again, and here's Gerrard. He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in...
And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Ibrahimovic really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And here's Ferran Torres. Lahm has the space to scheme.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Iniesta proves just a little bit too strong.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Pele. Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper's safe.
So that's it.